Hello my fellow widows and welcome to another speed build. I know it's been a very long time since I've done one, but I've been having trouble with my recording software, and a whole bunch of the builds I did when they got recorded, it was like show the mouse moving around but the screen would be frozen. So I'm actually going through my archives and I found this build from August 8th of 2020. So I figured, hey, this is a 2-year-old build. Maybe I should share it. It's especially good right now because of the high school pack. It'd be a cool place for teens to hang out. Nice teen hangout. You could probably switch out the coffee with like a boba tea. Boba? I don't know how to say that. With that tea stand thing. And you could change it up a little bit. But in the beginning here, it's actually supposed to be part of like a neighborhood. There was going to be another building next to it. But then I scrapped that building eventually and just made it a standalone coffee house with a loft on top. Now, this coffee house is loosely based off of one that I actually used to go to. Like, the floor plan is kind of the same, but it's not really the same. You know what I mean? I went there in 1995, so you do the math. It was a long time ago. It was a cafe in Ann Arbor called Not Another Cafe, and it was very near and dear to my heart because we would go there and hang out all the time. And it was a really cool cafe because they had a little stage area, which you will see me, I think after I finish the bathrooms, I'll start working on the stage area, if I haven't done it already. But you will see the stage area. There was a curtained off area in the front. And see, I'm making it right now. See, so it all fits. A little curtained off area. And what they would do, I think it was, no, maybe it wasn't raised. But it was kind of like a little stage area. They would have open mic night for poetry, mic night for music. They had a DJ booth there, so they would have, I hesitate to call them raves, but they would have like dance parties, I guess. I don't know what you would call them, but it was back in when raves were really big. And it was a really neat, fun cafe that had lots of cool stuff on the wall, like really funky stuff. The coloring is nothing at all like it was. I was just trying to make it bright and colorful and fun. So the reason I built this is because I had decided that I was going to turn my book into a machinima, but I have since realized if I do that, then no one will want to read my book. So I might make shorts of it. I might not. I don't know. But yeah. So I did use this build in my Orion, Being Humanish Orion story. Part 2, I believe, because he goes to see Artemis in this cafe. I do put that little like snippet where he like walks in at the end of this video. But I want to tell you a little bit about my book before I end this. I mean, I know this is really supposed to be about building, but you know how I am with speed builds. I just talk randomly about random things. But I want to tell you a little bit about my book. My novel. I wrote a novel. Now, the reason I wrote this novel is because I was dating a guy who I actually would hang out in this cafe with all the time. And we were really like, I thought for sure he was the one. You know how first love is, where you just fall deep and hard and fast. That's how it was with me. I was so in love with this man. I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with him. But then he kind of got into drugs and he stopped calling and stopped, he basically just distanced himself. I guess nowadays you would call it ghosting, but back then we didn't have that word. So he just kind of disappeared from my life. And in order to deal with that, I went and I started writing a novel. Now, this novel is loosely based on, it's not even based on my life. Okay, it's kind of a little bit about the relationship, but it's more about loss. Now, The novel is called A Murder of One. And the reason it is called that is because, hold on, I lost my mouse. My mouse is going everywhere. It's going to ruin everything. Anyway, it's because there's a divination rhyme that is either with crows or magpies, but I learned it with crows. And it's 1 crow sorrow, 2 crows joy, 3 for a girl, and 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret, never to be told. So, A Murder of One is sorrow. So this book is basically, the title is Sorrow. So, Pez Spencer is a teenager who was in a car accident where all of his friends didn't make it. So, so the whole book is about him. He was very heavily into the rave scene. He was into drugs. You know, after the accident, he had to go to rehab, and he's fighting a drug addiction, you know, and he's trying to survive, to live, to find a reason to live after so much loss. And it's a very, very sad book, but it's also kind of uplifting, you know. It's a coming of age type story. But Pez has to deal with not only the drug addiction, he also starts seeing ghosts. And some of the ghosts are not nice at all. So then he needs to figure out what's real and what's not real. It's a very cool book with an awesome twist at the end. Yeah. So now that I told you a little bit about the book, go out and check it out. It's on Amazon under Patty Keno, Pattikeno. It's called A Murder of One. Available on Amazon. Sorry for the shameless plug. But, like I said, this cafe was made for the machinima I was going to make with that book. But I definitely decided to use it in my Orion machinima. And if you've seen that, there is there's a little tiny spoiler, and I don't want to tell people about it. But you see someone in the upstairs loft. And if you watched the movie, you kind of know who it is. But if you didn't, then I'm not going to say it. But he is actually in the upstairs loft painting. And you can see that for a split second in the little blurb I put at the end here. Anyways, yes, this cafe was definitely a labor of love for me because it's so much like the one. I mean, it is and it isn't. I got to create my version of that. You know, the version I used in my novel, because he does go to a cafe in my novel a lot. So this was the Not Another Cafe in the novel. I think I even called it that because by the time I wrote the novel or finished it or whatever, Not Another Cafe had gone out of business. I don't know if it's been reopened or not. But yeah. So this is my Not Another Cafe. I'm actually calling it Fun Coffee House with a Loft above. Just because, you know, I'm not too sure whether Not Another Cafe is trademarked or not. So I didn't want to call it that, even though I am saying it's loosely based on that. I guess that's about it. Now, I think in the finished version, I don't think I show all of the landscaping in this speed build, because the landscaping gets a lot better, and here I just kind of didn't quite finish it, but I wanted it to be able to be placed on a corner lot, but then I later decided not to have it on a corner lot. I don't know, it was weird. But anyway, I really like the loft upstairs. Yeah, see here I am moving it to not a corner lot. I don't know why I decided to do that. I don't remember. Maybe because halfway through building it back in August of 2020, I decided that I wasn't going to use it in the machinima. So in the machinima I was making for a Murder of One. So I think that's why I cut off the other side and made it into a standalone so I could put it in the gallery. And it is available in the gallery. My gallery ID is Flower, FLOWUR, and it is under Coffee House, Fun Coffee House, I believe. I'll put a link below in the comments. Not in the comments, in the description. So if you want to download it, you can check it out there. I am going to leave this off here because I don't want to talk through the whole video like I always do. So if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. And remember to always stay weird because weirdos rule. Thanks for watching. And remember, please don't ever ghost someone. Let them know. Tell them I don't like you. You know, tell them we need to break up. No matter how hard it is for you, it is that much harder for the person who gets ghosted. Because like my other two boyfriends that I had, okay, I've only had 3 boyfriends because I'm asexual and I don't really care about relationships. But the other 2 boyfriends I had, I got over within a year. But my first boyfriend, the one that ghosted me, it was about 15 years before I finally started thinking, you know, maybe we weren't meant to be. Which is stupid because, yeah, he left you and doesn't talk to you, but in my head, in my mind, it was always, oh, he's going to leave and then he's going to come back and we'll get back together. So you need to tell someone that, you know, if you want to break up with them, let them know. Okay, that's my public service announcement. I am going now. I'll stop talking. Like I said, click the like button, subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. I'll be pulling more out of the archive since I'm still having recording issues. Anyway, I will see you all later. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!
I don't think that I'm being that selfish right now. You said yourself you'd be breaking every vow. I can understand you're tired of this town, and I'm not saying that we have to settle down now. Just remember this. We could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there. Made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Stardust, stardust. I'm the lazy one, so I guess I should have known. You said yourself you wanna do this alone. What if your dreams are making it hard to think straight? If you still love me, I can wait, I can wait. And remember this. We could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there. Made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. You. just lean together. We could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there. Made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree.